Hi gays and allies, welcome back to Kiki's Closet. Today we're kicking off our Pride Month celebration with one of my favorite queer comedians. Let's go.
Come on and come and play in Kiki's Closet today.
Hey friends, please help me welcome my friend, comedian extraordinaire, Dylan Adler. Hey Dylan!
Hi TJ, thank you so much for having me.
Oh my god, thanks for coming live from Fire Island. Fits perfect for Pride.
Perfect for Pride, yes.
My first question today is, what color is your heart today?
Oh my god, my heart is kind of like a slutty violet pink. I'm like it's like kind of like a slutty little color, I'd say.
It's gotta be a little slutty if you're on Fire Island, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
Good. I'm happy to hear that. Now, I first saw Dylan do a comedy set at House Party. Hi, Drew. Hi, Zach. They've done the show before.
Hi, Drew. Hi, Zach.
I was blown away because not only were you hilarious, but you accompanied yourself on the piano at the same time. It was so cool. I've never seen anyone do that before.
Oh, thank you.
Growing up in the Bay Area, did you start music lessons at a young age?
I did. My mom started me and my brother on piano lessons at 6. Tiger mom, though, just kidding. But she started us pretty early, but then we fell in love with piano and we did classical piano, classically trained. Then I fell in love with like musical theater and songwriting. That's what I really wanted to do. My twin brother now, he's an oboe player. I do like musical comedy now, I guess. So we both still love to do music.
When did you first realize you were funny?
Oh my God, I would love to put on shows for my family. I guess I was just always starved for attention. So I just loved to put on shows for my family or friends when they came over, and I would make the little kids like say certain lines, and I would give myself the most lines. I think also like when I was hanging out with my friends in high school, so much of my energy was spent just trying to make them laugh, and I didn't even realize how much energy I was spending just trying to crack jokes and entertain them and make them laugh.
And then when did you get the idea of incorporating your music and comedy together?
Oh yeah, it was at a place called the Creek in the Cave, where I used to do open mics, and I would do just like regular jokes, and I would do okay. But then I did one song, and then that song like did better than any joke I'd ever done, and it like got a bigger response and got people to pay attention. So I was like, oh, maybe I should double down on this. And then I started to do more. I'm glad I could incorporate what I studied in college, music composition, into like the comedy that I do, and it's something that I really enjoy.
You talk about growing up in a Japanese and Jewish household, a very specific brand. I'm wondering how that influenced your humor, your sense of humor.
Oh my God, yeah. I think, I get a lot of my sense of humor from my mom. And my mom is not like a typical Japanese woman. She's very loud and bombastic, and she loves to make her friends laugh, and she's always like cracking jokes, and she's very loud. And like when my Japanese family, like when we visit them, they love to get very drunk, and then they scream jokes, like they just like get very loud, and that's kind of I feel influenced by that, and that's what I like to do. But my dad is a little more even keeled and like kind of grounded, but the energy of the comedy, I think I'm very inspired by my mom.
Now, I know a lot of funny people, and especially queer friends out there, base our humor in trauma. Now, you and your friend Kelly Bachman have done just that in your show, Rape Victims Are Horny Too. Can you tell us a little about that journey?
I met Kelly when I started to do jokes about my experience as a rape survivor. And then I saw her jokes. I was like, oh my God, we should do an hour of this. And then we wrote the show, and it was so much fun to write. It was such a cathartic experience. And then we developed an hour-long show, and we kept writing it. And the response we got was so amazing. And people said it was very cathartic and healing to be able to laugh at stuff that was very dark. And it was healing for us to write and to be able to like make comedy out of that experience too.
Now, my final question, in honor of Pride, what is your favorite part of being queer?
Oh my God, I love this question. That's a great That's a great question. My favorite part of being queer, what I've just being on Fire Island, like, queers know how the fuck to have fun. Like, queers, I love how much fun queers have. That's something that not all straight people can do. Or just do. I mean, like, I brought straight people to gay clubs and they're like, oh my God, I don't want to leave. I'm having so much fun. And I'm like, I'm tired. Queers know how the fuck to have fun.
Thank you so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate taking your time out of your little Fire Island vacation.
Thank you so much for having me, TJ.
Oh my God, of course. And you can check Dylan out in his show, June 24th, June 25th in New York.
At the Caveat.
Awesome. All right. Bye, Dylan.
Thank you so much, TJ. Bye-bye.
Come on and come and play in Kiki's closet today.